Welcome back, ladies and gentlemen, for another video on Dragon Ball Z Dokkan Battle. And as you can tell, we are using the Facecam for the first time on the channel. So what I want to do today to celebrate this special moment is we're going to take a look at our boy Tien. Yep, that's right. We finally have been talking about it for a while. I'm actually going to go ahead and debut this here. So as you can see, from looking at the screen, I've got my boy Tien here, who is absolutely rainbowed. He's a great character. I don't know what they were thinking exactly, but he's rainbowed because it took me so many stones to be able to get the G.O.A.T on their banner that naturally I was going to have to pull a couple of them. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to hop into a couple of events with Tien and showcase them a little bit. But first, before we do so, if you haven't done so yet and you're enjoying the content, let's go ahead and hit that plug right now. Join the Overkill Nation today. Help me get up some subscribers, and let's grow the channel a little bit if you guys like the content. But I'm going to hop over to the Dokkan Wiki, who is my source for pretty much anything that has to do with the game, just because it's very helpful. They have all of the stuff in there, so shout out to that Dokkan Wiki. So as you can see, we're going to take a look at the character here, Tien. This is everything that he does. He's actually a really good character. He's an Earthlings category key +3, HP attack and defense plus 120%. He's the first banner unit that has that leader skill. I'm sure we're going to get a few more. Obviously, the best choice if you were to run this team now is to use Krillin as leader, which is something I'm going to do in the showcase here. But he does supreme damage on his super attack. Greatly lowers attack and defense, which is just an ungodly perk whenever it comes time to use him for Extreme Super Battle Road or Super Battle Road in general. He's great on a few of the teams that he's on with Majin Buu Saga, Worthy Rivals, Earthlings, and Saviors. Saviors we don't have yet on Global, but we'll be getting it surely within the next month or so. His passive skill is Key +3, Attack and Defense plus 150%, which is mind-boggling because I don't know what exactly they were thinking, but I'm really glad they did it because we don't have a great Tien card. He also gets an additional attack plus 70% when he performs a super attack, and then he also boosts Majin Buu Saga category super class allies. It's very important, super class. The counterpart, the Buu Piccolo, does extreme type. But he doesn't give him any key, he just gives him attack plus 30%, but an amazing defense plus 50%. And regardless of whether you get the super attack or not, he has a high chance of stunning the attacked enemy. Again, great for Super Battle Road. He's got the Crane School, Experienced Fighters, Solid Support, Cold Judgment, Z Fighters, Courage, and Fierce Battle. Now, as you'll see whenever we go into these the showcase here, really the only problem I have is trying to get the Crane School, just because there's nobody else in that category. I mean, we could take a look at it. The Crane School is absolutely limited. You're not going to bring Mercenary Tau because they don't have any of the same teams together. You can use the LR, but the only problem with that is that's like really the only link they share. They share maybe one other link. You can't use them with another Tien, who they didn't give this Tien a different name, which kind of sucks. But you also got just Chaozu. Chaozu doesn't have any kind of a good unit yet that we could use. That's something that Dokkan really needs to step up their game and just give us the Z Fighters and also the Saiyan Saga stuff. That's what we're asking for. That's what we need. Anyway, so that's Tien. So what I'm going to do is we're going to jump back into the event here. I think what the best thing to do would be is to go take a look, first of all, at the Earthling category. So we're going to go ahead and jump into an event here. Easily, the best event probably to do to showcase this man is going to be the Legendary Goku event, just because it's a longer event. We're not going to spend the entire time looking at it because you've seen enough showcases already fighting the Legendary Goku event. You can kind of have an idea how he is. I think the hardest part here, though, is going to be finding a friend. But surely somebody. Anybody? No friend. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to go ahead and just change it to Super Strength, and we're going to bring a Spirit Bomb Goku. You know what? Let's just go ahead. We'll look at the Majin Buu Saga. Let's just go ahead and take a look at the Majin Buu Saga. Alright, so here we are. We're back. I went ahead and try to get things set up a little bit better. Couldn't find anybody that was using like an Earthlings category leader. So I went ahead and I decided I'm going to use the Worthy Rivals with the new LR Vegeta that leads it. The only bad thing is we're extremely physical heavy, which means, you know, by the time we got to UI, Strength UI, we would probably get rocked. But honestly, if you're looking for just pure damage output, this is going to be a good team. This Goku right here fits on the team just because he's a physical type, which the new LR Angel Vegeta boost physical super class. So he's able to come along, which means you can get your 18 key super with him because he's also from the Buu Saga. I brought this Vegeta along just because he's got a little bit of support for physical type, which, like I said, the entire rotation is going to be physical for the most part. So we don't have Piccolo on rotation yet, but in the next turn you're going to be able to see probably the highest natural attack stat because this Krillin activates pretty much everything with Goku or with the new Tien, except for Experienced Fighters and Cold Judgment, which you'll be able to get. Actually, Experienced Fighters, Cold Judgment, and Fierce Battle you all get from Piccolo in the next rotation. So that'll be his best natural attack stat, and then after that we're going to be able to see what he can do with the support on the hand instead of the Krillin. So right now he's sitting at 112,000 defense, but 286,000 attack. Tien is busted. He's really good. He's good. So it doesn't matter what we do with Krillin. It doesn't matter what we do with Vegeta here. And we're also going to get like a nice little treat here in the next rotation, just because we're gonna have. Oh, I just want to see it. Look at that, one shot. What I was trying to say though is that we're gonna have Vegeta with the Goku, so that we're gonna be able to see the new super unit super attack. So here we go. So this is gonna be this is gonna be a crazy rotation just for Vegeta himself. So there's that new fancy unit super attack. And Vegeta could use this. Look at it. Oh man, it's so beautiful. So much going on in the intro there. We're definitely going to move Vegeta away from this just because he's going to be pointless. Let's see. He's got... Wow, this Vegeta, whoever this friend is, has got him pretty much built up pretty amazingly. He's got 10, 10, 9, 9. Dude, he's almost full length 10. So let's see. Does he get anything else? He's got Prodigy, so this is going to be his best chance here. Let's just have some fun. Let's have some fun here. Let's go ahead and just take a look at the active skill, and then we're going to get to the next one.
You really are something else. Damn you, Tactics. I can't believe a battle-loving, kind-hearted Saiyan like you even exists. Only you can do this. You are #1.
Okay, so there you go. We can see that little active skill there. And Vegeta is just going to be a monster here. He's going to be such a monster. The good thing about this Goku is that he's stacking his defense with every super attack, so he actually can be used pretty well in this team. So he's almost at a 1 million attack stat. That's with a little bit of support from Vegeta, Super Vegeta that's on the back end. And what's nice about that is he got a double super attack, so now he's not even taking damage from the legendary Goku then. Gosh. Alright, so here we go. What's Vegeta? 8.9 million. He's only got one dupe in him. But that's insane. Holy cow. This is supposed to be a Tien showcase, but we could not do this. He almost killed him. Hopefully he finishes him. Okay, good. So we're going to be able to move on to the next stage. So this is where Tien's probably going to have his best attack stat here. Natural one. This is the kind of setup that you want. I love Piccolo because he's able to show me where the super attacks are at as well. So as you can see right here, Krillin has help activate every single link skill for Tien. The only one you're not getting is Crane School, but the two that Krillin gives you, which is Courage and also Solid Support, it makes up that extra attack that you would have got with the new link level update. So it doesn't matter. This is going to be your best chance to be able to get all the links activated. And you're not going to be handicapped by having Tien and Chaozu, who honestly is just going to get rocked until they do some kind of update for them. So, oh shit, check his defense real quick. Anyway, we'll go ahead and see. He's probably going to be close to like a 3 million attack stat here. And he's going to get hit too. I almost wish I had him in the first slot if we could have done that. I wish Goku would have supered him on the second, so we could see how much he can do as far as defense. This is going to hurt a little bit because Piccolo hasn't built up yet, so alright, what's our boy Tien at? 3 million. And he's lowering attack, he's lowering defense. What's he going to take? Double? No, a little over. Just double digits. Wow. Tien's good, man. I'm telling you. So, worthy rivals, he's good on that category. As soon as we get Vegeta over on the rotation, then we're going to hop over. We'll take a look at Majin Saga. If I can find somebody for Earthlings, then we'll take a look at it. But it's probably not really going to be there. Alright, so here we go. This will be the last rotation on this team. So, man, I wish Tien could get... Can we get Tien super attacked here? Does he get anything extra from Vegeta? gets nothing extra. Alright, let's see how much he can take here. And Piccolo's probably getting... No, he doesn't have prodigies. Wow. Interesting setup there. So we're losing out on the solid support and courage, but we're getting the boost from the Vegeta on the back end. So I want to see what kind of damage he takes from a super attack. His defense is at 150k, so that's not bad. And Vegeta on the back end. This is going to be the last rotation anyway, so it doesn't matter. So let's see, how good does he stack up defense-wise on this team? 78k, that's not bad, truthfully, because you have 434,000 HP on just this team, and he's still just under a shade of 3 million without those two. So Tien is really, really viable, gets a crit, lowering attack, lowering defense, he's just good. Piccolo looks good, I don't even have any dupes in mind, he's already hitting like a 1.3, which isn't bad. So yeah, so there you go, that's the Worthy Rivals category, so give me 1 sec, we'll go ahead and hop over to the Majin Buu Saga, which is where you're primarily probably going to use this Tien. Alright, so ironically enough, because of Angel Vegeta and Goku's leader skill, you can actually bring the exact same two characters, Piccolo and Krillin, onto the Majin Buu Saga. So, this is the team that we got here. You can actually use Piccolo and Krillin, like I said, so they're not linked up yet, so this is a good rotation to be able to see what kind of defense and everything he's able to put on an average. And look what he's doing to the rest of the team, giving them the attack plus 30% and then also the defense plus 100 or plus 50%. So he's helping the rest of the team, but also if you want to rock to be able to have a little bit of fun with him, you can do the same thing. So this is probably his best team, truthfully, just because you can still get those two characters that you need if you want to center the team around him. But of course that's not entirely what we want to do. So let's see, we're getting experienced fighters and fierce battle. Is that it? Yeah. So we're only getting 2 links here. It's not bad. I hate to separate those two, but I guess it would be best to do it this way. So we're going to go ahead and try to rock this a little bit. We're going to get through this stage pretty quickly. Now I'm going to rotate the Krillin off for the next round, and then we'll also do with the Gohan, the support Gohan, to see if we can just pump up his numbers all the way up. So Tien's there not taking anything. He's hitting by himself, just 2.6 without any support and only 2 links active. That's not bad at all. And then of course Goku and Vegeta, they're gods. You can't really... Probably the best unit in the game, truthfully, especially after they transform, because you can just super attacks. They do so much. But Tien here is just... He's crazy. He's such a good unit. I know I keep saying that. I keep trying to stress it, but he really is. So we're going to go ahead and see. We don't want Gohan to get just absolutely too smacked around here, so we're going to give him a super attack. And then I love how they did this Krillin, making him on the Battle of Wits team. It's very, very weird. I guess he was being smart when he used a super attack to go do that. But, let's take out all the Cybermen. But I mean, it's sad because it's basically the exact same rotation. But that's where you can get Tien's best links. You can get all 7 or 6 out of 7 of them with those two paired up together. So he's going to, with the leader skill being a little bit different, he's going to have probably a stronger number here. So as soon as we get through this turn, we'll be able to have Piccolo with him. Oh, Krillin's taking the super combat. Let's see how that goes. Yeah, Krillin's he's a little sus, that's for sure. Okay, so this is perfect. So the only problem that you're going to have is that you're going to have a hard time linking, getting that extra. Of course, you can rotate him in the middle for that reason. But Tien's not getting it. Ah! Did I bring any items for that? I did not. Okay, so Piccolo's going to get smacked around a little bit. So that might be the one issue that you run into is the key. Although Krillin's going to be able to help out with that. He's got the same links pretty much. Courage gives it 1 key and a little bit extra. So here we're going to be able to see now Tien's going to be a little bit stronger. He's got cold judging, so his defense will be pumped up by almost 25%. It'll be 25% once I'm able to max out those links. But he's getting 2.9. That's pretty good without any kind of support. And the additional. And he hits another crit. So Rainbow Tien is, needless to say, he's really, really strong. So we'll do, I'll try to hurry up along with the rotations. This video's not taking too long, but I'm going to go ahead and push over to get Krillin on here. So give me 1 second. Alright, so here we are. We got Krillin on rotation now, so we can be able to see how this goes. So now he's got all links except for 1 active, and he's at 152,000 defense, so he's a little bit higher than he was on the last team. So then Piccolo's going to get destroyed if you're on the front end if I don't get his attack for his little bit. So now we're going to be able to take a look at this and see. This is so he has 385,000 attack. And of course Krillin on the back end. He's giving him all those other links. It's just that's just important as it can be until we get like a different Krillin. I really think that we could get a better Krillin at some point. I mean, that Tournament of Power one, I have to look at the Japanese version to see what that Tournament of Power Krillin has. And if he should have battle, he should be on battle with 3.3. So yeah, he's definitely a lot stronger here. Look at that, he took him out. So now the only thing we have left to do is to see how he does with just the support on hand as opposed to having Krillin, which I think will be outstanding. Nah, this ain't about you guys. There's been enough showcases for you all. So we're just gonna go ahead. I don't want to finish him off here because then we'll be too far into it. So hopefully we can get the next rotation where we can have Piccolo not getting super, we can have Tien get super and see how he does. It'd be nice to see him against this guy. So these two units are really good though. If you were lucky enough to, obviously their category really makes Tien a lot more flexible. You can still use the physical Vegito, but ideally you would probably want to have agility Vegito on this team just because physical one is just too susceptible to getting just smacked around. He has to build. He takes too long to build up. He doesn't have good. His counter's not very strong. And the new Vegeta or the old Vegito, the agility one, gives you the ability to really see super attacks and stuff like that. Oh, perfect. Okay, here we go. So I'm going to go ahead and move that there. So now we have Tien here with just a support unit with that the Go on. So he's at a 275,000. He's dropped down a little bit, but his defense is higher now. It's 168,000. So let's see how he does with this. Piccolo, yeah, I need you to do some super attack there. And now we're going to be able to see how he handles a super attack. Hopefully we don't finish him off, which it's very possible depending on what Piccolo decides to do if he wants to get an additional. If Tien gets an additional, it's GG. The game will be over. But I would really like to see Tien get super attacked here. I think it would be really nice. So we can see how much damage he takes. 3.31! He's actually stronger. So he's a little bit stronger with the support, so you don't have to bring Krillin along if you don't want to. And he's getting more defense. Now let's see how that takes. Only 37,000. That is nice. That is outstanding. So he's obviously better on the Majin Buu Saga category. And if you're lucky enough to have that go on, you don't have to have Krillin, so you can actually save a slot. Maybe you could bring Agility Vegito. You could bring, if you want to switch it up and have a villain side, then you could do that. But Tien looking pretty good. Looking pretty good to say the least. So maybe we can go take a look, see if we can find an Earthlings category. Good luck, right? Alright, so I'm going to go ahead and say that nobody is running an Earthlings category lead. So I had to go ahead and jump in and just use this Goku. We're losing a little bit of attack and defense and stuff, but it's not too bad. So you're still going to get kind of fairly a decent idea. Just nobody's running him. So I brought this Goku along. He's got all types Ki plus 3, HP attack and defense plus 100%. I'm actually probably I'm less than 200 days away from the 2,000 day mark, so I'll be getting those medals soon, I hope. But surprisingly enough, you would think that Krillin's going to be his best link partner here, but it's actually Mai. So we're just going to have to worry about getting Mai over there on that rotation. Goku's going to get rocked here because I don't have any, I'm missing the key that I need for him. But yeah, so once we get Mai over to the other rotation, she's actually going to activate, I think, 4 of his links. And then we'll have the Tien and the Chaozu that's also going to be on rotation with him. That'll probably be his best attack stat. And also the best defensive stat. But we're going to go take a look at it here in just a second. He's actually going to survive this turn, so I'm still going to be fighting the same Goku. She didn't get the stun on. That would be one good thing about her is that she could get that stun. So, we got Cold Judgment, Z Fighters, and Crane School active. I don't think these guys have Cold Judgment. They don't, so I'll go ahead and take the hit here, I guess. Oh my gosh. So now let's see what his defense is at. Starting at this point, he's at 121k with 255,000 attack. That Crane School link is actually really, really, really good. So that's a link that it's impossible to get with anybody else. But we're gonna see how this goes exactly. But again, so he's already at a 2 million attack stat on a basically a free-to-play team, which is not bad. Oops, free-to-play. The LRTN's free-to-play. The LR Krillin's free-to-play. Really, the only characters that you have to worry about getting is Tien, and then, of course, this Oob and Mai, which Mai, if you've been playing for a while now, she's on all banners just like Majub is. Majub is... it's really... He's really bad. Majub is really bad. But unfortunately, I need to go ahead and rotate Krillin off. That way I can get him on the other rotation just so we can see him as max. Actually, no, we don't. We don't have to because he's not... So let's save these two together because I want to be able to get... I want to have some shenanigans to get Majub. The GT Majub on there. The LR and Goku. Oh, please get a super. Thank God. So now we're going to be able to have Mai, we're going to have Tien, and then we're also going to have LR, Tien, and Chaozu, which is going to activate, I think, 6 out of the 7 again. So this is going to be probably his best attack stat. And then we'll be able to see how good he is on the Earthlings category, which I'm interested to see because I have a feeling once we get to maybe a Saiyan Saga leader, maybe we'll get something that we can use as a better leader for that category. So here we go, yeah. Yep, everything except for experienced fighters, which I took a long look at the characters that have that link, and it's Krillin. So if you take him, then I'd have to lose even more attack and defense by taking Tien's leader skill in as opposed to Krillin, so it kind of hurts. So now his defense is still, it's 121,000, but his attack is 316,000, so this is definitely going to be his best attack stat on this team. So he's going to be pretty good. I have a feeling he's going to hit probably close to 3 million here. And that's with that Goku as my leader as opposed to having the typical LR Krillin or another Tien. Which, like I said, I jumped in and out of fights and I couldn't find anybody. There's nobody's running right now. That's a sad thing. That's the only thing they need to fix in the friend system. So he's just under 3 million again on a completely free-to-play team. Tien's just good. That's just it. Plain and simple. LR, Tien, and Chaozu's getting 400,000. They desperately need an easy A. Hopefully, like I said, they're going to either give him or them or the Piccolo from the World Tournament an easy A that'll really help out. Oh, cool. One more nice rotation here on the Earthlings category just to show this off a little bit. So now we got Majub transforming here. So we're going to have both of the Majubs together. This Majub is actually really good. The LR is amazing. So we'll be able to see some shenanigans here real quick before we hop out. But anyway, guys, that's going to be today's video. I hope you guys enjoyed it. If you did, if you liked the face cam, give me a thumbs up. Consider joining the Overkill Nation again today. And we'll go ahead and keep doing these videos, doing some showcase and stuff. I got the Infinite Dragon Ball history that's coming up soon, and for the new Majin Buu fight. And then I'm also going to start doing some of the Super Battle Roads. But anyway, guys, that's going to be today's video. Again, I appreciate it. I'll catch you guys next time on Dragon Ball Z Dokkan Battle. Thanks, guys.